I'm Abby.
I'm Dallas.
And this is Whatever Blehh.
Well,
today we're going to talk about, as you requested, cereal, and as Dallas requested, ice cream, and whatever we may
it was
think
the other
about.
way around. I requested cereal, then everyone else followed suit. Ow. I don't remember anybody saying ice.
I think you brought ice cream in there. And you may wonder why we have this chair sitting here.
I just hurt myself on.
It's a murderous chair. It's wanted in 13 counties for murder. Because that's what happens when you murder things. You begin to be wanted. So I guess that's as good a time as any to introduce our guest. It sounds like a cackling chicken. Okay, we have for you tonight a very special guest. We are so honored that my own flesh and blood, my sister, is joining us. Everyone, welcome Kaylin.
Hi.
Welcome.
Hi
welcome.
Kaylin, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having
How's your
me.
back feel being crouched over for that long?
Awesome.
Awesome. All right, so let's get started. How do you guys feel about cereal?
I, for one, love cereal, but I never eat it.
Thanks for watching.
Seriously, though.
Actually, I want to touch on something real quick. You might be like, I didn't know you had a sister. But
I didn't know where I was supposed to look.
right here.
Okay.
Funny story. She's actually born my cousin, but we grew up together and lived together and slept together. And so now we're sisters.
That's not, no. Not like slept together.
They slept together,
like
alright.
this.
Scissor.
Okay, whatever.
Like in thunderstorms, I would go ask her if I could sleep with her,
In high
and
school.
she would say no, and I would lay down with her.
I totally told you yes. Is that David?
Yeah.
Can you go check with David?
Always forever leaving during the show.
Now that we got rid of him. She's not a lesbian. She is actually married to this awesome guy named Matt. Show the rock.
There's a light over there. Wah.
Here's my ring. I want to show you.
Yay.
James Avery Por Vida. All right. So now that we
Cereal.
know a little bit more about her, we can trust her views on cereal. We can be together as one on the subject of cereal. Now, what's your favorite?
I'm so bland when it comes to my favorite things. I'm sad to say and a little embarrassed that my favorite cereal is Life cereal.
So this is my show now. Dallas is kicked off. Just kidding. Aww.
Good. I like it.
Okay, let's do top three. What's your two other favorite cereals?
Oh god. Life cereal
God.
is number one. Number two is gonna be Fruity Pebbles with Corn Pops at number three. I'm gross.
My top three cereals would be Honey Nut Crunch.
Is that Cheerios or something
Off the
different?
chain. No, it's different. It's that one where they go around on the bus in the commercial and they're like,
Honey Nut Crunch. That's not what that's called. Honey Bunches of Oats.
fucking that.
Honey Bunches
I
of
love it
Oats.
so much I can't even see it when I eat
What
it.
is that?
I know, I was like, Honey Nut Crunch?
I made it up. It's
Honey
mine.
Nut Cheerios.
Pat and Penny.
One
That's
that
my
is
number
pretty damn
two.
good.
Honey Nut Cheerios.
Honey Nut Cheerios off the chain.
Mine.
The chain is here. It's like off.
Mhm.
It. Number three, Frosted Flakes or Wheaties with bananas in them.
Neither. Gross. I can't talk though. I like Life.
Yes.
I love Life. I just
I never
get
had
high
it,
on
but I have a
Life.
feeling that I would not like it very much.
What Life?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
You know
life
what?
in general sucks most
Do you
times,
like
but-
cardboard?
No.
Probably
You
won't
won't
like
like
Life. But I do. And I do.
Gotcha. For fucking scissors.
What is your favorite three cereals?
My favorite of all time cereal probably be Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I used to get that in the school cafeteria and put the little chocolate milk cartons in it.
Yeah, because that's gross. I'm just kidding.
It was good
You do
though
it
when I
every
did
now
it.
and then. I'm just like-
If anyone else does it, it's nasty.
I feel like I just felt okay when we grew
That
up.
one guy that's
I'm
like
not gonna
still
Why am I on this
laughing.
show? That's you.
It's at the very end.
Anyways, go on.
We did not have a lot of money growing up.
Don't cry.
We had generic cereals all the time. I just felt out of all the generic cereal, what do they call it? Fucking
Frosted O's.
cinnamon squares
Mm-hmm.
or some shit. I don't know. That tasted the most like the original. So I felt like that was very versatile. Cereal. Number two probably be.
Welcome to our show.
David, shut the fuck up.
For real.
My second favorite cereal.
Spiderwebs.
Yeah, my hair.
Drugs.
It's all over the place.
Drugs.
Second favorite cereal would probably be I don't even know what it's
Captain Crunch?
peanut butter. Peanut butter Captain Crunch.
Reese's Pieces.
No.
Reese's.
It's the Captain Crunch peanut butter, but is that what that's called? It's just
I wasn't
Captain
that
Crunch.
rich.
I don't know.
Is that right?
I'm just kidding.
We had it. I don't know. That is good. I don't really think I have a third favorite. That's kind of like, I mean, I'll eat other stuff.
Like Applejack.
Apple Jacks go ham, but they hurt
okay.
my mouth.
The slot 3 is kind of like shared between like Applejack, Cookie Crisp, anything that I don't have to pay for is kind of good. Like if we go to y'all's house and you have fucking Life, Frosted Flakes, I'm probably gonna eat Frosted Flakes, but I mean I'll eat it. There's some cereal that's like Cheerios, but there's crunchy stuff on them.
Apple Jacks.
No, they're maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Cereal's not one of my really big like go-to. Like my husband will eat cereal like
Nobody's business.
all the fucking time.
My only problem with cereal is that it's not very filling. Like you eat it, you're like, man, I'm full. And then go and walk into the room, you're like, what do we have to eat?
Right. And there's some people, I have like a ratio with some of my food. Like when I eat cereal, there's like this much cereal and like this much milk.
I'm the opposite. I do like that. Like I fill up the entire bowl of cereal. And I measure like a teaspoon of milk. And I'm like, not really, but it's like more cereal than milk.
I like to put my cereal in the bowl and then I pour the milk over it, like make a complete circle. And then once you can kind of see the milk coming up, that's when you stop.
Yeah, it's a good method.
I like drown that shit. Like,
because then it's like you're just eating oatmeal and...
Right. I like oatmeal.
Gag me with a spoon.
You ever use the bowls that have the straws on them?
Yes.
I did before, but I almost choked and died on like a piece of cereal that was still in the milk. Never used it again.
It's only for the smarter kids.
I didn't like them because I felt like you couldn't clean them all the way. I felt like there was going to be like old nasty milk in the straw.
Mm-hmm.
What about ice cream? What's your favorite color? Flavor ice cream.
White.
I'm just gonna throw out a disclaimer. I'm like the biggest fucking fat kid ever. So I have different categories of food. So we're gonna do ice cream, we're doing frozen yogurt, we're doing sherbet.
There's no room for froyo here. This is ice cream legit.
My favorite ice cream flavor?
Mine's Haagen-Dazs coffee. I could eat that for days. But the Neapolitan that comes in those plastic tubs, our grandma used to get it all the time when we were kids.
I would just scoop out the
It's your grandma
chocolate.
thing.
I did that
By
until
itself.
like I was so bored I just tried to eat the whole thing and I like all the flavors now.
Grandma, if you're watching, thanks for the ice cream. When I was young, it was good.
Oh, okay. They're talking about our grandma.
Except-
like she's not watching.
When she would bring over the big tub of the Cosmopolitan ice cream, you would have
Neapolitan?
Cosmopolitanism magazine.
Napoleon. The Napoleon ice cream. When she would bring over the Napoleon ice cream, Neapolitan,
Tomato.
She'd bring over the Neosporin, and it would be like a 5-gallon bucket of Neosporin without vanilla, without chocolate, and there would just be like a slab of strawberry just left over because strawberry ice cream sucks.
I like strawberry ice
I've
cream
had
now.
one kind of strawberry ice cream that I was like, holy, because you're always like, oh, strawberry ice cream. That sounds good. And then you eat it, and it tastes nothing like what you think it's gonna taste like, and then you're fucking disappointed in that. I've had one kind of strawberry ice cream at our grandma's house, and I was like 10 years old, so I didn't read the label. I don't know what kind it was, but it was delicious, and that was it. One time, it was good.
I would rather eat frozen Pepto-Bismol than have to go through
It's
eating.
probably what it tastes like. That's, oh my god, Eureka.
Well, HEB's Petite strawberry ice cream is pretty off the chain.
Never had it.
I had a problem with Neapolitan because
Earthquake!
I like to, if I'm in the mood for strawberry, I want strawberry. And if I'm in the mood for chocolate, I want chocolate. And I don't like chocolate and strawberry flavors combined.
You'll never guess what my favorite ice cream flavor is.
Vanilla.
Yeah,
Vanilla bean?
that's good too. You know, vanilla ice cream by itself, bland as shit. I'm bland, all right?
There's nothing wrong with that, man.
I know. I try telling everyone, they're like, you're bland.
A little
No
bit
way.
wrong.
I get in moods where I want something sugar, but like light and not necessarily refreshing because it's ice cream, it's not water. Then I'll get vanilla, but mostly it's vanilla bean. But only if we're like in an ice cream shop. If we're at the store, it's always chocolate because you can get the cheapest fucking ice cream ever, a chocolate, and it's all gonna taste good. Vanilla, not so much.
Yeah,
I
that's
feel.
true. Like, I'll just go to Dairy Queen and be like, can I just get a cup of vanilla ice cream? And they're like, no, but they're like, do you want nuts on that? And I was like, no. They're like, Dingo and the baby. They're like, well, do you want chocolate chip on it? And I'm like, no. You want strawberries? No. So give me some fucking ice cream, and that's all I want.
Well, because you're ordering it wrong.
Well, what do I say?
I want a cone in a cup. I want a small cone in a cup. Or a medium cone
See,
in
that
a
throws
cup.
me off because it's not a cone. They
We
should
worked
tell
at
people
Dairy
that.
Queen.
I know. That should be on the menu.
You train people, if they say this, do this, do this, do this, do this, and then people say this, and they're like...
I feel like if I say that, I'm just going to get an ice cream cone in a cup.
Inside a cup.
You get the equivalent of the ice cream that they put in a cone, and it's
In a sundae
plastic
cup.
I understand that. But it's
And they
really
put the
stupid.
lid right on there.
Speaking of Dairy Queen...
With the spoon.
The red spoon?
Yes.
Classic red.
If I'm in the mood for ice cream, I go to the store and buy it. If I'm in the mood for a Blizzard, I go to Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
If I'm in the mood for a cone, I go to Dairy Queen. Because I much prefer hand dip to soft serve. Speaking of soft serve,
I don't know what the difference is.
hand dipped is like harder. It's like
That's actually, you have to like get a ball peen hammer and it's like bing, bing, bing. And it
Better,
fucking cracks.
faster, stronger.
Like that shit at Chili's we had and we couldn't open it.
That's cone dip.
Yeah, that's...
I don't know the Dairy
Soft
Queen
serve?
terms.
You go work there and then you'll know the struggle.
I probably
Soft
should.
serve comes out of a fucking machine and it's like soft and gooey.
Yeah,
whatever.
that's the one where they go.
Cone dip is like this. You get the...
That's not cone dip.
I got you.
hand dipped. I'm sorry.
Hand
Did I say
dipped.
cone
Ah.
Cone dipped is when you go
Hand
like
dip.
this.
Yeah,
There's
maybe.
like a tub of
Whoa.
chocolate, and then you go like this with the cone.
dip? David, shut the fuck up.
David doesn't
For real,
like ice
you're
cream.
not our guest. Too
The
loud.
best soft serve, which they need to get chocolate,
That's
which
good.
I don't know if that's gonna happen. Chick-fil-A.
Really? You know what Chick-fil-A has? Good waffle fries.
They were talking about ice cream.
You know what
now.
though? They don't like gay people, so like they can go themselves.
They can go.
The reason why I like Chick-fil-A ice cream
No.
They can do that.
is because it has those little ice
Don't worry, you'll get
crystals, which you can also do at home. Another way to spruce up cheap ass ice cream. Get out as much ice cream as you want in your bowl. Pour like a little bit of milk on the bottom, and it makes
They
these
can
little
go-
ice things.
Themselves.
That's really good. I don't think anybody got my message, but it's cool. Kind of
Okay,
secret.
start that over.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
Have you ever gotten vanilla ice cream and you're like, I really want chocolate ice cream? So what you do is you go get that Hershey's.
Yes,
like,
and you
that
drizzle it in
chocolate
there, and then
shit.
you stir it up, and then it's
Stir it.
soup, and so you're like,
You know what song you sing when you do that?
stir it, stir it, stir it up, stir it.
Like that.
No.
You do though.
Yes.
I don't like
I did.
chocolate
Actually,
syrup. If I want chocolate ice cream, I have to go buy it.
It's like powder some
Leave
Ovaltine
your favorite flavor of ice cream in the comments below.
Yes.
down in that shit.
Wow, you guys are filling them up fast.
A lot of people agree with me about the not so much chocolate syrup.
I know, but what are you gonna do when your
I just had a
single mother's
flashback.
left you at your grandmother's house all day to do nothing? While Mima naps and you can't wake her up unless someone's bleeding.
Wake me up unless there's fire, somebody's bleeding.
Something's
Someone
broken.
burned.
You broke
And
somebody's leg.
believe me, she meant it. Okay?
Minutes.
She meant
I
it.
was bleeding actually one time. She was still pissed.
Should we say that story or no? Guess we had to go wake her up.
I smell food. Who burped?
David, probably. Okay, so we've talked about cereal and we've talked about ice cream. Do we have anything else on the list? Abortions.
No.
Legalization
for watching.
of marijuana.
Abby.
Help!
Oh, hey, David. I didn't even see you there. This is David. He is our Poodle Chihuahua mix. He's a hit with the ladies.
Make
So
jump
from
cuts.
our
Whoa,
last video,
whoa,
when we were
whoa,
talking about
whoa,
The
jump
Fault in Our
cuts.
Stars,
Jump cuts. Jump cuts.
one of our
Jump
viewers,
cuts. Stop talking when I'm doing jump cuts.
our aunt, went and read it, and she just texted me that she was crying her face off because it's that good.
See, that's
So
okay.
wait for the movie to come out and then give me your opinion.
Can I voice my opinion?
I guess.
Okay.
Is the movie out?
No. But my opinion, before seeing it, watching the trailer, and knowing this one, I just feel like there's a certain time in everybody's life where they get past the I'm gonna read a love story that's never gonna happen, and I'm gonna cry about it for 2 months.
It's an escape. You don't have to think about it happening.
Well, maybe I'm just retarded because if I read something, I live it for like 5 years. And
Clinically
Pretty awesome.
tested.
No, that's what I like about books. Speaking of books, today's book is Cloud Atlas by David Mitchell, recently made into a movie starring Tom Hanks and Halle Berry. It's a book that consists of 6 nested stories ranging from the 1850s all the way to the future, and then even further to post-apocalyptic society. Read it, it's really good.
And the movie's pretty good. It's kind of hard to keep up with at first, but just have a good night's sleep before, eat a good dinner, and then watch the movie. Alright, so that's our show. Leave a comment down below on what you might want us to talk about in the next coming shows, and who you might want us to have as a co-star, if you don't want us to have co-stars at all.
Nobody famous, because we're not.
Whoa, you see my cavity?
We just picked her up from the home. She's got to go back now.
I'll wear makeup
It's
next
about
time.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe and like and share. And
Tell all your friends.
peace and love, my friends. Also, when you see homeless people on the side of the road asking for money, give them $5. What's that going to do to you?
Well, dollar.
Don't
budget.
give them.
$5?
Okay.
$5?
Okay. Okay.
Is that where our money has been going?
I'm just saying.
If you were on the side of the road, whether you're scamming to try to get drugs or anything,
I'd be happy with $1.
if you were actually hungry, wouldn't $5 be really nice so that you could go get some dollar burgers and a soda?
You can get a dollar burger with $1 fucking dollar.
Yeah,
If
but
two
you
people
can't
give you
get
$2 and you get a dollar burger and
Nobody
a soda.
gives them any.
Some water.
Just
Water's
be
always
good to
free.
each other.
Water is always free.
Anyone who
Where do you
panhandles makes
live?
more than I do. Fact. It's a fact. But I do give them money often.
Okay, but be safe about it. I had a homeless guy try to get in my car on the 4th of July like 2 years ago. If you're gonna give somebody who's homeless some money, wait till there's like other people around.
I have a homeless story.
Go ahead.
We were at a concert, leaving a concert. This homeless guy comes up and he says, "Hey bro, can I have $1?" And I said, "No." He says, "Can I have a quarter?" I said, "I would, but I don't have any money." I was smoking a cigarette at the time. And he was like, "Can I have some of your drink?" And I was like, "I just finished it, sorry, it was empty." And then he was like, "Well, can I have a cigarette?" I was like, "Yes, here you go, here's a cigarette." He turns around, goes over to my friend who's sitting next to me, and he says, "Hey, I'll give you this cigarette for a quarter." And my friend's like, okay. So he takes the cigarette, my cigarette, and gives the guy a quarter. And then the guy gave me my cigarette back. And I was sitting there, I was like, you pretty much just gave that guy a quarter for no reason.
You gotta hustle out there. Like,
You really
it's
do.
real.
It's tough.
The struggle is real.
It is.
Or you just-
Leave your homeless person story in the comments also, and we will read the best one in the next episode.
I like homeless people. When I worked downtown, they were everywhere. Like, just like you see in the zombie movies. Like, you wake up, you go to work, smoking a cigarette downstairs, and there's like litter all over the land, you know, all over the road. Stopping cars, asking for drinks, asking for money. It's like, that's pretty cool to live like that.
I've always wanted
But it would
to,
probably suck too.
just for like a day, stand by a street light, see how much money I can get.
I used to do that as a kid. I would stand, not by a streetlight, but outside of Stripes, which at the time was Circle K. And we would, it was like me and 2 of my friends, we would panhandle and ask for quarters from people. And after like maybe 30 minutes or an hour, we'd have probably $6 or $7. And we would just stock up on sodas. And that was at the time where you could twist off the cap of the soda and win another soda. And that happened like 2 or 3 times in a row. We're just holding all these lidless sodas, just like, walking away with them.
I would ask every couple of people at school one day for $1. At the end of the day, I had $26.
Damn.
I owe people from Popcorn and Pickle Day, like
Popcorn pickle day was
like
legit.
way back.
Off
Like,
the chain.
pretty
Nothing
sure
is on the chain in this episode.
I'm in debt to the people of my elementary school by like probably a couple $100.
Me and my cousin would print out Dragon Ball Z photos when not everyone had a printer back in the day, because I'm really, really old.
You're brittle. You should have moved so quickly.
I have
Not that old.
osteoporosis. I didn't drink my milk in my life cereal.
Yeah.
We would print out Dragon Ball Z photos and put them in a binder, and we would walk around school just selling these printed photos for like 25 cents each. Making lots of Pokemon cards too. I mean, we had a product. We knew how to slang it.
I didn't have a printer. Let me do it.
It's actually kind of good. Into the line, don't worry.
So thank you for watching, and y'all have a great day. Go hug your grandmothers, kids.
Or don't.
Bye!
Okay, not sure why that happened.